warned us. They said, parents, this is only going to get worse. Since 2010, anxiety and depression has been skyrocketing for our young people. The number of kids with suicide attempts and thoughts has doubled in the last year. The kids, 10 to 14 girls, is now surpassing boys in suicide attempts. 1/4 of teenage kids in the UK are self-harming. When asked, they said pressure to be perfect from social media is the number one culprit. And in America, everywhere I go, every middle school, every elementary school I go to, it doesn't matter. I ask the counselors, do you have elementary kids self-harming, posting on Instagram? Oh yeah. We have a whole group of 4th graders, 5th graders, putting on social media. Utah, 1/4 of our kids are sad to consider suicide. Arizona, where we're from, 1 zip code, 31 kids, 1 school year. Now this is your state. Jen Stuber at UW, we have a growing crisis on our hands. Our ER rooms and children's hospitals are saying they're seeing more and more kids than ever before. In your state, suicide is now the second leading cause of death for kids 10 to 17. 1 in 10 students, including 8th graders, reported last year to attempting suicide. 1 out of 10. So this is obviously an issue of what's the culprit. I'm trying to figure out, there's a whole lot of issues. But the thing I'm trying to figure out is this thing. We created a perfect storm for a crisis. One of these things is enough stress to put our kids to create a crisis. We put all of them on them. And we're going to talk about some of this stuff. Dr. Amy Morin, she's this really cool psychiatrist, did this study that no one noticed a couple years ago, a year ago, where she narrowed down the thousands of reasons why our kids today are such academic all-stars on every travel soccer team, but they're the most anxious and least coping skilled kid ever. Here's where she narrowed the top 10 to the top 1. She said electronics. Constant access to the devices are letting kids escape uncomfortable emotions like boredom, loneliness, and sadness because they're always looking at a screen. And now we're seeing what happens when an entire generation of kids have spent their whole childhood avoiding these feelings. My oldest is in 8th grade, Avery, and we live at the bottom of a very long, steep hill. And every Friday, I intentionally forget to pick her up. And she has to walk home. She hasn't even figured it out. It's been 1.5 years now. And do you know why I do it? She's so skinny, she doesn't need to lose weight. Do you remember, parents, when your mom forgot to pick you up from school? And you had to walk home? Do you remember that pain? Just, oh my gosh, I know, stop looking at me. All those feelings, guess what? They don't feel them anymore because AirPod phones zoned in, and they never feel these feelings. And if they don't feel it in middle school, where do they ever feel them, right? Simon Sinek said this recently, it blew my mind. Everyone take a listen, go ahead, play it.
And imagine what the suicide and homicide and just the rates of depression, an accidental death due to overdose are going to look like in the future. It's going to reach epidemic proportions. It's already, the statistics are already alarming, and yet nobody's sounding any alarm bells. Parents have to intervene. We have to stop giving our kids free access to social media and phones at young ages. They are not ready for it. Their minds cannot cope with the dopamine. Balance is fine. You could give a kid a phone, but they can't use it in their bedroom. They can't have it at the dinner table. They can't take it to school. They can only have it up to a certain hour, and you take it away. They're children. You can take the phone away. We've got to intervene.